guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Kimberly Harris, and today we're going to be doing a get ready with me. I am talking really fast because I'm going with my boyfriend down to Atlanta today, and it's 7:40 and we are literally late, so I have to get ready quickly. So yeah, but I wanted to film this video for you guys. Also, I'm going to be doing makeup. I'm not the best at makeup, so give me some tips and tricks, I guess, in the comments. But anyways, to get this started, we're going to be using this toner. I'm straight out the shower, bare face. I don't know if you can tell, but my face is ashy and dry. So we're going to be using this toner. Sorry if this is like impersonal. I feel like I'm trying to do like, see if I can do my makeup and everything and be done in like 10 minutes, so you can't blame me for being late. Sorry, I had gotten a text. That's what be slowing me down. Anyways, now we're going in with the Niacinamide serum. These are both from Good Molecules. They're really good. I don't honestly have too many problems with my skin, but I feel like a year or two ago it became like popular for people to do skincare, and I was seeing it a lot more, and I just felt like that was a good way to unwind at the end of the day. And then there are a couple of imperfections or impurities that I wanted to fix if I could. And usually, even if it's just like a face wash, sorry, I'm looking at the mirror over here, but I should be looking at y'all, my bad. Anyways, usually if it's a face wash and I'm trying something new, it will break out my skin for the first couple of weeks of using it. So I really just use bar soap on my face. But Good Molecules, when I started using it, it did not break my face out. I have really sensitive skin, and it did a really good job of keeping my face like the same, I guess. So yeah, also I'm topping this off with the Vanicream moisturizing cream. It's like their moisturizing face lotion or whatever, or I guess you could use it on your body because it doesn't say face specifically, but it's really good and it's for sensitive skin, so I recommend that. If you don't use that, I use the, I don't even know if I have it in here at this one, I don't know where it is, but I use the CeraVe moisturizing lotion if I don't use this one. But this one is a thicker cream and I like it. So far so good. So anyways, now that I'm done with that, we can get into the makeup. And the first step is applying a primer. I use the E.L.F Power Grip primer. Again, this is like beginner friendly because I am a beginner, I feel like. I literally just bought this like a month ago. So I feel like that classifies me as a beginner. The viewfinder in this is like really small, and I need to just get like a mirror or get like a tripod for my camera to sit on. But anyways, you apply that, and then I try to make it as even as possible. I'm hearing like noise that I wasn't unaware of. I try to make it as even as possible. And have you ever seen like, yes, if this can stick, your makeup will be stuck, guys. Anyways, I always wanted to do that, but yes. Anyways, so next I go in with my two concealers, and also my makeup bag, it came from Amazon. It's so cute, and it closes up, but it opens. It closes up like this, so it's like a little rectangle, but it opens up and you can see everything. Anyways, I go with my two concealers. These are from Nars, and I go in the shade Deep Cafe. Whoa, I don't know why I won't like focus. Anyways, it's Deep 1 Cafe, and then I also go in with Truffle, which Truffle is my lighter shade. This is more my Deep Cafe 1 is more my actual shade. And I go in with Truffle in the inner corner lightly, and I do like the little like triangle thing, and then I take my actual shade and I like fill in the rest. But like on a regular day-to-day, like if I'm wearing makeup like to work, or I'm going like to an event or something, I usually just use my actual shade, and I will sorry y'all, I'm a beginner like I said, so I'd be having to really concentrate on what I'm doing. But if I'm going, oh shit, he's sexy. If I'm going just like to work or something, I just use my regular shade. I don't really do too much. Anyways, so I take my beauty blender. It's a little, I need to clean it, but I take my beauty blender. This one's only for concealer. And then I always spray with the Morphe setting spray, and I spray my face as well as the beauty blender to kind of let everything melt in. And then we can go in and pat it in. I feel bad because I'm like looking back and forth from the mirror to the from the mirror to the camera, mirror to the camera, mirror to the camera. Okay. Also, you can use a brush or a beauty blender. I prefer a beauty blender because it's easier for me to maneuver, but my friend gets on me. She says that you should be using a brush to do all of this. And I basically apply the concealer like it's a foundation, honestly. I just don't use foundation because I feel like it coats your skin and makes your skin look not like your own. But honestly, that's probably just because I don't know how to use it. Okay, I'm gonna be right back because my boyfriend's asking me to look for something. This is what we look like so far. We look kind of ghostly. Don't worry though, we're gonna fix that. Okay, we're back. I got that settled. Okay, I finished blending all of the concealer everywhere. And then now we're going to take our, why am I forgetting stuff? We're gonna take our blush, and I think I'm gonna go in with the Pinky Promise by E.L.F. Okay, Pinky Promise by E.L.F. I always smile. So I can get my like points, I guess, my cheekbones, or like the area in which my cheekbones are kind of in. And then I take a brush, a beauty blender again. This one is like concealer and blushy because I use it for both. And then you just smile so you can hit your cheekbone. And I'm blending, I'm blending, I'm blending, I'm blending, I'm blending, I'm blending, I'm blending. It's honestly all about how well you can blend. And I bring mine down to my cheeks, as you can see, but then I fix it with my, like, I tone it out, even it out, I guess, whatever you want to say. I even it out with my pressed powder. I don't use a setting powder, a loose setting powder, just because that's hard for me. I don't know what I'm doing for real. I feel like that's more of a, like, if you know what you're doing for a step. But I don't, so I don't use it. But pressed powder works for me, and I probably will never really actually use a loose setting powder. But if I did, I have the Laura Mercier Translucent Honey Ultra Blur loose setting powder. I just have to learn. But now that I put the blush on, I usually would go in with my Juvia's Place bronzer, but I messed it up. I don't even know how it broke, but it broke. So I went to Target and I got the NYX Buttermelt bronzer, and we're gonna try that for the first time today. Hopefully it looks good, because again, trying it. And I used a contour brush from Real Techniques, and I just, whoa, that's very, very, very pigmented. OMG, glad I didn't crap. It's literally everywhere. Jeez. Okay, I'm gonna try and do my nose a little. I use the small end, and then I like, whoa. That really like, shit. This is really like, it's really intense. So now I'm taking the beauty blender to try and blend out the you see the bronzer up there? I'm trying to make it not look so like harsh, I guess. Which I think I just did. And on my nose. Okay. Now we need to take the Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder, and set our face. Okay, now we look like that. And then I take my Juvia's Place blush and my blush brush. She's gonna get me because it's been another like 12 minutes. This is in the shade, this is in volume 5. It's like the darker-ish pink, corally pink. Put a little on your nose. And then I take like a little white sponge and press it out. Honestly. And then you can take your contour brush and go over your eyes. I mean, it is my contour brush, but it has bronzer on it. But if you go over your eyes, that can act as eyeshadow for you. And then I'm gonna put more pressed powder because I always feel like the powder blush like adds more of an effect than sometimes I want. And the pressed powder evens it out. It makes it look more like my skin. And yeah. Now, don't worry guys. Sometimes I freak out because oh my gosh, my makeup looks terrible, blah, blah, blah. You really just need mascara or like your lashes and then it'll be fine. And I'm using the L'Oreal extension. Okay, and then I don't have what I normally put on for lip liner, but this is what I look like. And then I'm gonna spray the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray on first, and then I finish up with my One Size. Okay, now even if I have to leave, my makeup is set. And then I need to wash my hands so I don't get bronzer and makeup all over everything, and then go put on my outfit and run because he's probably ready. I'll come back with the finished look later. Okay, this is the finished look. I just have on this like jacket, a black bodysuit, some baggy jeans from PacSun, and I'm gonna be wearing some dunks. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Also, I'm so sorry that this was kind of a rush. I was rushing because I had to be somewhere, but I will take my time in the next video, and I can't wait to talk to y'all later. Bye.